So that was the first feature I like in Power BI, visualize and analyze data. As you know, there is a lot of complexity of connecting to on-premise and cloud resources altogether. Users demand data at the fastest pace today, and Microsoft already solved that problem for us in Power BI. So Power BI allows you to connect to on-premise and cloud data to hundreds of the sources like Access, Active Directory, Adobe Analytics, Azure Table Storage, GitHub, MailChimp, DB2, and there are a lot of others. Let me show you. Let's go to IE. So here is Microsoft's page, desktop data sources. Microsoft has 5 categories here. It can connect to file, database, Azure services, online services, and others. In the file like Excel, CSV, JSON, and they have a feature of connecting to a folder. What that means is if IT putting a data somewhere every night in a special folder using FTP scheduled, if you connect to this folder, it will automatically refresh your dashboards and reports with that data, new data. So that's the beauty of it. Then it can connect to databases like SQL Server, Oracle, IBM, Netezza even. So MySQL and Postgres, you guys know that. Even Google Query, it is in beta. The difference between the non-beta and beta is beta has only some features available, not full-fledged available right now. So it is, at least ready to test. And then we can connect to Azure. In Azure category, we have all the Azure Blob, Azure SQL, Azure, even Hadoop HDFS system, you can connect to it. Then we have online services like Microsoft Exchange, SharePoint Online. We have Salesforce here, Google Analytics, Adobe, and others. So as you see, it's hundreds of resources you can connect using Power BI. You can even mishmash data between these and then combine the data for better reporting. And not only that, it allows you to easily collect, transform, clean, and shape your data. Simplify data prep and drive a ad hoc analysis from. So as you see, it's very easy to connect to any data using Power BI. Next feature, the most feature I like, is a natural language query. So Microsoft have built a NLP engine within Power BI. Even though it is very, very easy to create the charts in Power BI, but not everyone has time or inclination to do that. For that, Power BI comes with a feature called QA. When you are looking at a dashboard, so you can easily just I have a data here. I can easily just click anywhere and double click it and start typing. Balance. It's a bank data, actually, fictitious bank data. By job classification. So it is showing us the best graph available by default. But if you want, instead of bar graph or stack bar graph, we can just type here using pie chart is there. So when you see this yellow bar under any of the words here, that means you have choice of replace it with other things here. We can have with age, or this also we can just replace it with age or state. It's very easy to create the graphs. So you don't have to know much. You can just start asking question and answers, and it will create the graphs for you. We're gonna go all these features in detail as we go along. So as you see, this is the great way to build your reports and dashboard without going through the manually creating them. So the next feature I like on this one is quick insight. So there is a manual way of creating a dashboard and reports. Then I showed you the easier way to do it using Q&A. But there is even more easier way to do this. So here we have I'm in the Power BI service right now, and we have a dashboards here, and there are some reports, workbooks, and few data sets. So there is a dashboard, and a dashboard I have 4 dashboard, and there is a data set. Let me show you how we can create a quick insight. So right now we only have 4 dashboards here. So I'm gonna click on quick insight here. When you click on quick insight, here it is building a visuals for you. So Microsoft has built a machine learning algorithm inside Power BI. When you do the quick insight, it will run those algos and find the collaboration between data. Based on that, it will suggest different graphs and charts. I'm gonna click on here to see the graphs and charts. You can just look at those for those insights, and you can use them in your dashboard. So as you can see, we have beautiful dashboards here. And if we like any of the dashboard, we can just click on this pin visual, and it will give us the all 4 those dashboards that I showed you. It give us a choice we can put it in any of the dashboards. We're not gonna do this now, but we're gonna go in more details as we go along with the course, as I told you. So this is just to show you a quick summary of this feature basically. So the next feature I like is actually organization content packs. So organization content packs are designed by your organization and by your developer basically. Since this is a self-service BI, so those developers are basically users. If you are regularly share and distribute reports to your organization or your teams, then the Microsoft has built a feature like content pack or workspace apps for you. Content packs are the older thing. The new thing, Microsoft call it a workspace apps. You can package, deploy, and manage your dashboard reports and publish them to your team as the organizational content pack. The difference between the organizational content pack and the app is that app is like a iPhone app. Until you upgrade it, it will not have the new features of the latest app, right? Till they publish a new version of it, or your upgrade that app to a newer version, your app will not have the new feature of the latest feature of that app. So same way here also, content packs, when you upgrade the data or upgrade any fields in there in the content packs, the users automatically get the upgrade for those. But in apps are actually built and packaged into one. So even though you are working on a new app in an even production environment, the new feature of in that app, but the user still have the old app. Until you upgrade that app, user will not get the new feature. So that's the difference between the content pack and app. So as per Microsoft, organization packs are going away and will be replaced with apps soon. There is also a third-party content pack which we will talk about later. Creating content pack is different from sharing dashboard and collaborating on them in the app workspace. I will show you in detail later on that. So for now, I'm gonna close this video here, and then we will create a next video for the other features. Thank you. We'll see you soon.